Yeah, it's the book club, but for albums. It's the album review club, brought to you by Straight Loud Entertainment. You already know. Let me get the brothers in here.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man?
Good.
It's your boy Cheddar. Right off the rip, I got a retraction I'd like to make. About 2 weeks ago, I might have claimed that there was a lot of bullshit on Three Rings. I'd like to retract that statement and say that Apple Music has it all messed up. Tracks out of order, extra tracks where they shouldn't be. But I should have said that last week, but I figured I'd bring it up now. But that's all I have addressed today.
If I would like to go back and clean up a score for myself,
Oh.
upon further review, I'm gonna slide Epiphany to an A. uh, Mainly because I had to take my own personal bias out of it, which does make it an A+. But using a ear that was slide to it. Just you want to think anything? You want to give anything a little bit higher? Hold on.
Nah, I can't talk, so it don't matter. I plead the fifth. My voice don't work anyway.
Look, bro, you already know
another week, another sick Justin.
you already know what's going on.
It's becoming the
We here, we back live. We got 40s weak has immune system. You know what I'm saying? We got bean pie cheddar with a different headband. And look at Woo don't let the hair down. That's funny, cause I just went natural yesterday. Check it out, you know what I'm saying? I put the new growth in my joint. I'm about to have the joint just growing out on the side. Straight Predator vibes. Not like Diddy, but like Predator from like Arnold, like the action. We'll get back to that later. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing, bro?
playing the joke.
Look, bro, I already know what the fuck going on, bro.
Hey, Fullo, I'd like to thank you for using the blue filter light, because you know the white ones usually has us blinded with the reflection off your forehead. So I appreciate you looking out for everybody on live today.
Hey, I'm a man of the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of the people. This is why they love me. This is why they tune in. This is why they all up in my DMs like, oh my God, how do you do it, fool? You always be showing up every week. I be like, I gotta do it for the people. I love y'all. You're Schmid. But nah, man. Let's get into it, man. My album this week. I'm gonna let Woo start us off right, but I just wanna say, you're welcome. Hey, it's okay. You're welcome. Look, nigga, I be delivering these hits to y'all niggas over and over and over again. Back to back to back. Well, introduce my shit. Play my theme music.
Yeah. Of course, before we get started, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and put your glasses up, put your lighters up, do whatever. We scored out today.
Hey, yo. Oh. Hey, yo, hold on now. Hold on now.
All right, I guess if I get a tape, I'll step away and let you run the show.
Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. Hold on. I'm having like the same difficulties that like 40 has with his immune system. I'm having with my technology, which is that they weaken on the line. All right, now so hear me out. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out. All right, so here's the deal, people. Welcome to the album review club. You know what I'm saying? We got Woo, Mr. Dreads. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. He's the orchestrator of all this. We got Cheddar Money, Canada's worst. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Out here, yeah, I said it. I said the only person worse than you is Scotty Barnes. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I
hey, you
said
know
it
what?
about your boy.
That's pretty high
I
company.
said it about your
Hey,
boy.
make him your number one pick then.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
I don't know
stand
about
on
number
it.
one, but he will be
Stand
top
on
five.
it. Did you name your team after him for the past couple of years? Anyway, and then last but certainly not least, we got 40. I want y'all to send y'all prayers up to 40. You know what I'm saying? Let's surround 40 in all goodwill and hope he eventually spends money on medicine instead of going out and taking his sickness out to the public, which he has been known to do before.
Or we
And
need
of
to go for me
course,
going so we can Uber deliver just some antibiotics or something,
and
man.
then last but not least, not well of a toddler is a baby. A baby. You know what in Chinese? You know what they call you in Chinese? A bao bao. Look at him. It's a bao
That sounds about right.
bao.
That sounds about right. That's
So hear me out. Hear me out. So here, hold on. I'm not even doing my introduction, and then you
Bow Bow
already,
sounds about
Hey,
right,
every
Soldier Boy.
you already know
after you bow, bow.
it's foo. The foo, last foo, first foo. It's all the same. You know what I'm saying? It's me.
I don't know what
And
you're talking about
this
anymore.
week I gave y'all the perfect album. God damn it. Hold on for a second.
Perfect.
Has to
Perfect
let
sounds
me.
like a stretch.
I rest my case. Anyway, so check this out. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon. I chose this album for mental
Dang,
health
nigga, look,
month. So here we
shit.
go. Here we go.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what? All right, man. All
All
right,
right,
man. You know what? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My
real
bad.
quick, guys. Of course, subscribe, like YouTube, straight loud. Good lord, straight loud entertainment. This is the teller the tape. It debuted at number 4. Oh, it's right.
Doesn't sound like number one
All
to me.
five of them.
It
All
debuted at number
five of
4,
them.
selling 104 first week, 1,000. It went 4 times platinum.
Oh wait,
Rolling Stone,
hold on. How many times platinum?
vote,
1, 2, 3, 4, y'all. Okay,
vote.
got you. Just had to make sure. Just
Uh,
had to make sure.
Rolling Stone ranked it 459 out of 500 for one of the greatest albums. Um, which damn, Justin got me fucked up. Um,
Yo, you gave it to him digitally.
which came with 3 Grammy nominations, uh, include 3 singles, 2 of them went diamond,
How many? Wait, hold on. Both of y'all BOFFUM. Both of them. Both
2 of
of
them,
them.
two of them, not both of
Two,
them.
Both
three.
of them. That's what I heard.
Day and Night and Pursuit of Happiness
Day
went diamond.
and night.
Make Her Say went 1 time.
Word? Oh, didn't know that. All right.
And that's a quick preview.
That's a tale of the tape.
Man, go ahead, nigga. Damn.
Hey, how you know I was gonna even interrupt you? Skirt! But here's the deal, y'all. Yo, I'm going to let y'all know right now. This is one of my favorite albums from Kid Cudi. So, like, there are 5 artists that are going to make it onto Fullo's Man Cave. 5 rappers specifically. We got, of course, Kendrick Lamar, K. Dot. All right, come on now. We got to have K. Dot. That's my favorite rapper of all time. Then we got Nas. That's Olu Dara's son. All right, God's
Nice.
son. See, Wu, we're not going to talk about it, but Wu thinks Nas can't rap. But we'll talk about that another day. We'll come back to it. Of course, we got Mr. Petty himself, 50 Cent. Not even because of what he did to the rap game, just because he petty, all right? And as a, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like petty myself, but that's why I aspire to be 50 going on the wall. Last 2, Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? But some of his plaques still say Kane. Got to put him up there too, because it's too many classics, it's too many hits, too many production credits. Last but not least, I got to put my boy Kid Cudi up there. Why, you ask? Cause like for me, he's like one of the first rappers to really make something like a project where it's like the entire narrative I could relate to every bit of the narrative that he was talking about. Father dies when you're young, you feel lonely as shit. You fucking feel like you're also cool as fuck, but these motherfuckers don't recognize it. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that he's talking about on this track. It's me, all right. You know what I'm saying? It went 4 times, 5 times platinum. You know what I'm saying? We got all 5 of them. We got a couple Grammys. We got a
Get
couple
off
Grammy
his
nods, all
dick.
this stuff. Hey! Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because here's the deal. Hate from the top rope. Look, bro. All I'm saying is y'all niggas is welcome for this album this week. Let's go ahead and get into it. Honestly, my main problem is that I give you niggas too many good things. But that's another topic for a different live.
Hey, nigga, who you handing it off to? Come on, don't get this long ass
Fine.
Nobody. Come on,
I'm
now.
gonna go ahead and pass it off.
Let's start off.
No negativity.
You got some sense. You gonna
No
run it.
negativity. I'm gonna pass it off to Cheddar baby. What do you remember about this album?
I remember not a whole lot, man. I remember hating Day and Night, to be honest with you. But mainly because it was an inescapable song at the time when it first came out. Like I feel like they played that everywhere all the time. Couldn't escape it. I hated it. That being said, I like it a lot more now. Now the song has had some time to actually breathe. I like it a lot more now. But we get that a little bit later. But I don't know, because I really didn't get into Cudi that much until what came after this? Man on the Moon 2?
No.
The one with Mr. Rager?
After this was I want to say it was Indica. I think it was Indica came after this.
Well,
Man on the Moon 2. No. Man on the Moon 2 didn't come out.
Man on the Moon 2. That's when I started kind of getting into Cudi a little bit more. But that was the extent of my Cudi. It's like it really kind of stopped there, and I only listened to him after that. Like,
where will you be for the revolution? My bad. Wrong album. We'll come back to that another day. Go ahead.
But I don't really have much exposure to Cudi past these first two albums, other than like on features and whatnot, because I kind of got tired of them. I could probably get into that a little bit more once I get into my review, but I'll pass it on to 40.
Boo! Boo!
If you can cough up a couple words for us.
So I don't know if my voice is gonna come back properly.
You want me to speak for you?
No, I mean
40 said he loved the album. 40 said he couldn't get enough of the album.
No. I mean I do agree with that. Like that's actually good spark notes. Kid Cudi's one of those dudes that like I wasn't like 2009. I wasn't really paying attention to the music scene because it was just like a lot of cats would just pop off and you either just should have known about them the whole time or they just came out of nowhere. Cudi was on that latter half, and he put out music in a way that like this is his first album, right? Like that shit's crazy.
I think so.
Hold on, this nigga in the back doing NPC motions and shit.
Yeah. But,
it's like when you load up a game and shit, nigga
all right, let's fight.
They gonna make me choke. But no, it was Cudi's crazy. Like if you listen to this album, it's so fucking high quality.
Talk on
for
it.
Like he like it's hard for people to like make their own style. Cudi does this shit quick. Like he has his own style. Every song is concise. Like some songs aren't as great as others, but the problem is it's because there's a lot of greatness on the album.
Fucking bar.
It's one of those things where like when he came out, you're just like, oh, he's great, and then you just kind of put him in that category and call it a day. You don't really worry about where he came from because like this is just in and of itself something else. And I think he did like influence a lot of rappers after this. So you gotta kind of put respect on him.
Hold on, quick little note on the influence. There's a big popular, not conspiracy theory, but just belief, right? From some industry insiders that you wouldn't have Travis Scott without both Kanye West and Kid Cudi. Because if you listen to Travis Scott's music, he does a lot of the fucking humming that Kid Cudi does on fucking albums. Travis Scott does that. Some of the subject matter, and then production wise, it's damn near identical to 808 and Heartbreak's Kanye West. But once again, we'll get into that another day when Woo, we're gonna pass it back to Woo right now.
Go ahead,
Woo, don't worry about defending whether or not you think Nas can rap. We're just talking about this album. How you feel about this album, Big Dog? 2009, Man on the Moon, End of the Day. How you feel about it?
There was a lot of New York on that list for somebody living over on the West Coast. But anyway, go ahead.
Huh. And for the record, don't listen to that nigga.
Hey, yo, hold on now.
But
I am a black man in America. I have a name now. Slavery over. All right, it's Big Foo to you. All right, it's Big Foo, Da Foo, First Foo, Last Foo, all the same. Go ahead though.
That nigga look like first name, last name. But,
let's go.
But I had, yeah, of course, you know, I downloaded this in high school and all that good stuff. And Fullo over here talking all big and heavy because he knows how much I played it too. So yeah, it's one of my favorite albums. I actually got a story with this album with y'all folks.
Oh my God, here he goes.
So oh no, y'all gonna love this one because it was one of the nights where it was
Oh brother, this guy stinks. Hey yo, man, be quiet.
Hold up. You might be talking about how he made out with Kid Cudi. Let's hear it. How did you solve his depression? Go ahead, man.
That's Justin's family, but not. But
Cudi mix? Does Cudi mix?
So
I don't think so.
Man, I don't know. Look it up, bro. But it was this infamous night where I was with Cheddar, I was with Fullo. It was after a football game, and we was just cruising the city. Hey! I'm fast forward the story. Me and Fullo chilling in the car.
Okay.
Hey, we was waiting on Cheddar to run into the store and grab something.
That's not what he was doing. But that's not what he was doing.
Random information. Cudi is mixed. He's half Mexican and American, and
his name is
Scott
Cudi. We knew he was mixed, but not with what.
No, I didn't know we were. Just for the people at home. That's why he goes by Juan Paulo.
All right, go ahead, man. Either way, Woo.
And this was one of them CDs, you know, because we was out there for a little minute. He was looking for whatever.
It was weirdly long. We were out there for a minute in retrospect.
We swapping out CDs, listening to different songs, freestyling and shit.
Yeah, that's back when I had bars, man.
And then Chad got in the car. We drove off.
Almost broke his hand that night.
Almost flipped it that night too. So it was a flashback to that. So you know, ain't gonna be nothing crazy coming from my camp.
I know. Because what can you say about perfection? Let's go ahead and start with the highlights. Woo, pass it back to Fu. Woo,
He took
pass it back to Fu.
The man stole the ball from you and then just put it back in his own hands.
I had to reset.
Pass it back to me, please.
Dribble. I was like, hey,
man,
get your assist. Man,
just for that, Cheddar, what you got for us?
Yeah, Cheddar.
Do it right. He ain't gonna do it right, people. But we're gonna let Cheddar. This is your first time leading us off. Do it right. Do it right.
So highlights for me. I did appreciate the progression through the album, like the changes, like the concept of it, mind you, which I didn't catch the first listen or two. I didn't really catch it. That's what was going on, but I do appreciate it upon seeing it. There are a couple of chapters I'd probably throw away, but we'll get to that in my lowlights later. But I did appreciate that. Some particular song highlights for me. Pursuit of Happiness was because that was another major smash you couldn't escape. I remember going downtown. I feel like they play it almost every night at the clubs.
Especially at the club.
Techno version that they made that you could throw that away, honestly. But it was an escapable song.
Oh, I got that one.
Huh?
If Justin went to those clubs, he'll come back sick.
Spoiler alert, I did go to those clubs. I heard that song and I did get sick. There was a lot of drugs and no immunity. That's where the Black Plague goes to back.
But yeah, Day and Night, that's another smash. Like I said, you couldn't escape that one. That's obviously a highlight. Simple As was another highlight for me. Simple As was I tried to pick one from every chapter here. Simple As would probably be from the top one. Even though Soundtrack to My Life was another good song too. I don't know.
Just say all of them. Just say all of them.
For that reason, you're gonna give it a C+.
Up and Away was actually a really good highlight for me. It felt
Wait,
like
which one? Wait, which one?
Up and Away, like the final song on the album. It felt like
I'll be there to say what up in the morning. Yeah, let's go.
it felt almost like the epilogue track. It felt like a 90s or early 2000s movie or whatever. They just kind of go through, oh, this is what happened with the characters, and it's how their lives are kind of changed. What lessons they learned from this movie, and it felt like that, and I appreciated it. Just kind of having like a different feel than what you would expect from a quote unquote rap album. It was nice. But I'll go ahead and pass it on to, I guess, Fullo. We'll let you go ahead and give your highlights.
Hey, man, so I'm going to keep it real short. I'm going to keep it real sweet.
Thank
Paul.
you.
No Diddy. All right, so hear me out. Highlights. Soundtrack to My Life, Solo Dolo, Heart of a Lion, My World. Actually, weirdly enough, now that I don't like Day and Night, but like as far as like my favorites on the album, it doesn't make the cut. Alive, Cuddy Zone, TGIF, Higher, and then of course the intro track, Right Here in My Dreams.
Yeah.
Look, man, the whole fucking album, big dog. I mean, there's only like one low light up here for me. That's why I'm gonna keep it short, because you know what I'm saying, when you just produce a classic for the folks. But hold on, I gotta get my pedestal for one moment. We
Wait,
Nigga,
you haven't been on your pedestal the entire time?
no. We
that's why
need
you
to
got a
start letting.
platform, nigga.
Hold on. You see these
No.
scars? You see these scars? Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. What I'm saying is this. This is a classic album. All right. I know this might be the first time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have heard this. Someone say this about this album. But this is a classic album. From song number 1 to song number 18, 19, whatever edition you listening to, bro, we're talking like a minimum of 10 to like 12 songs that are replayable, that have lasting impact. Went quadruple platinum. Start respecting Kid Cudi. Go ahead, Ford.
All right.
Hey, tread lightly now.
I mean, to your okay. So let me chill so my voice doesn't go crazy. You're right. I agree with both. Like, here's the thing, right? I only think I would have to find a song I don't like, and every song up here has parts that are just so fucking good.
I know,
because of the production, the way he works with it. It's very similar to like he has these like crazy soundscapes that are very otherworldly, but you don't normally hear on like any album, like let alone like a hip hop album. Not to say that hip hop can't do it. It's so much layers. It's so like he has so much sound that's also absent, right? Like you're just like you are floating in space a lot of times. Like it's crazy. I'm gonna say Man on the Moon because we've already said a lot of the others. I do like Man on the Moon. I love Intergalactic because that's a whole different vibe. Because that's like not depressed Cuddy. That's just like him making a bop and just having fun with it, and it works. It works. It's kind of cheesy. But that's just because of how depressing some of the other songs can be. It's like Cuddy, I don't like you being happy, man. This feels weird.
Hey, yo, turn it down.
Oh, hey, hit that shit again. Yeah.
For the third one, it kind of fluctuates, right? Like In My Dreams, Simple As, obviously Day and Night, and Pursuit of Happiness, I'm just taking off because they were just like, those are introductory tracks. You give them to somebody and go, hey, just check those out. If you fuck with it, which you're going to, check out the album, you're going to be good. Up and Away, no, I'm gonna say Simple As. I really do like that that A, B, C, you know, that once, the way he does it, and then he kind of like leans into it. That's really cool. But yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna pass it off to
you might be losing the I hate black people tag with this one, bro. Okay, go ahead and do your thing.
I don't hate black people who have depression. I can relate to that.
I don't like black people depressed.
Go ahead, speak your gospel. Speak your gospel, man.
All right. Woo is on you. You know what I'm saying? Tread lightly now.
The woo is coming through. Outcome is critical.
Since I've heard this album a lot, and since I've heard it since it came out, I can go ahead and give you my super strong cut. Average is amazing, so I can give you the songs that I prefer more than the other songs. I can give you the songs that I don't really care for more than the other songs. Act 5, that is by far my favorite act, with Higher and Up and Away. Those songs to me are the best songs up here. I've been listening to them consistently since.
Why'd you do that?
Why he likes fire.
I don't think you know about. I don't. What makes you think you know what he's talking about in that song? Go ahead.
Hold on. It is about a new beginning. That is the name of the act. So.
Okay, that's what it is. Gotcha, so, no problem.
You know, when you first wake up, you know, that used to be my ringtone.
Jesus. That's fair. That's fair.
You know, I'll be up and away. You know, I'll get me up and away. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. But to kind of bridge that gap, woo! One of my notes up here was it is the cure to insomnia, because off the rip, he said he gonna put you to sleep. In his dreams we went, boy. That's if you listen to this, you can. This is not a driving album. I will not recommend this while using heavy equipment. Because this will put you to sleep.
So you know you just crashed your car. What happened? Are you under the influence? Sir, I was just listening to Man on the Moon.
Isn't that messed
up? Nah, bro. All right.
So the ones that I do not prefer would be My World Alive.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. He's up with the gun.
We here now. We here.
He took the ball back.
Go back to the front.
He took a page from Fullo on that one.
Out of order, unprofessional. Go ahead.
I said bridge the gap, man.
I like my bridges with gaps.
Terrible bridge.
Go ahead and shoot. Go ahead and shoot your check.
But I mean, yeah, that's my high points. Act 5, A New Beginning.
All right, I'm assuming since he wants to be unprofessional, we're gonna pass it on to Foo, main attraction Foo, or are we gonna give? You know what? Let's give it back.
I hope that pedestal crumbles, man.
Go ahead, Cheddar. Low lights, Cheddar.
No, go ahead.
Can we put Cheddar at the end? Because he's the only one who might have like negative shit.
Me? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, you might only be the one who's like tear it down.
Yeah,
this is gonna be really
go ahead. Leave me last then. That works.
Let you marinate and talk about how
you gotta get revenge for Mina.
I like the fact Cuddy got glasses on in this picture. The moon's not supposed to have glasses.
Man, I'd be disappointed if Kofi slid for a Mina. We had to pick him up out of jail. Listen to him.
Hey, at least you have some music to listen to when you go pick your homie up out of jail.
Here we go. Low lights, Cheddar.
All right, low lights for me. I'd say Rise of the Night Terrors. That's Act 2. You can go ahead and take that and toss it. I didn't really care for it too much, man. I will say. I will say this. I'll say they're okay songs. They're not terrible songs. I just didn't care for them that much. And I think looking back, reflecting on the type of music I listen to, I just like happier music in general. And that was like more of the jury part of the album. It was a little bit more. I don't know. I didn't care for it that much.
Did you not like? So did you not like the Act 2?
Before you go, I gotta ask a quick question. It's gonna decide whether or not I'm gonna throw a flag or not. Have you thought about maybe it's you?
Oh yeah, no, for sure, 1000%. I think I just like happier music in general. I guess it's something we kind of established earlier on through this process of these lives. But I just like happier music in general. So I think that was just and like I said, I think I'm fine with those songs. I'll listen to them. I didn't hate them. I just didn't care for them that much. I'll say Higher. I didn't really like Higher because I didn't care for Chip the Ripper. I felt like Chip the Ripper sounded like a discount off-brand Cuddy anyway. Where I was if it was just Cuddy on that song, I think I would have liked it a lot more. But again, not a terrible song. It's just once I got past Chip the Ripper, Chip the Ripper's like the first voice you hear up there, right? So it's like once you get past that, I like the song a lot more. So
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Let me ask a question real quick.
Yeah,
if you just took Chip the Ripper's like credit off of that song, would you like the song?
Oh yeah. If you literally had Kid Cudi singing all the parts that Chip the Ripper was singing, I think I would like the song a lot more.
Are you talking about Higher?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, we'll talk talk to your man, yeah. Yo,
I just didn't care for Chip
talk
the
to
Ripper
your
because
man,
Chip
bro.
the Ripper sounded like a discount Kid Cudi on that song to me.
I,
So it's like,
I'll stand on Act 5, so it is what it is.
oh yeah, no, that's fair. Take him off. I like the song. Having with him on there, I was like, I don't really care for it that much. Um, this is just me being petty, but Man on the Moon being a bonus track, I feel like is a is a low light. Not having that being on the album in general, but I feel like the reason why he didn't have that on the album, because I feel like this is just my theory, my hypothesis, whatever. Because it's kind of like the similar themes that he talks about on Up and Away. Like it's kind of like being comfortable in your own skin, where I feel like maybe he just didn't want to have both of those on there as like his final song on the album. But I feel like it should have been up there. What else could I say about my low? Oh, you know what? Another petty low light. Yo, having Common on Poker Face, right? I don't want the narrator on these tracks. I think he should stay in his lane and be the narrator. I don't think he should just hop on the tracks. You know what I'm saying? You don't watch Dragon Ball Z and have the narrator hop in and do some fights, man. Just have him stay in his lane. That's all I'm saying. But that's just me being petty. That's all it is.
Damn.
Oh,
But
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
I got
I think
another question.
Kofi doesn't like people who have a C in their name because he doesn't like Cuddy, he doesn't like Chip the Ripper, and he doesn't like Common. If you have a C,
you know, I
he
have a
ain't gonna
personal
like.
beef with Common in general, though. I have a personal beef with Common. That's beside the point, man.
All right, go
Before we
lay down on the couch. Let's go and hear this.
Wait,
Let's go and
wait,
hear
wait, wait,
what
wait,
what do
wait,
you
wait,
do.
wait. Like
before
Joe
we get,
Budden said, if someone has a beef with Common, you got to look at them kind of different. Like, hey, bro, what's like, what are you talking about?
What's so good about Common though? What's so good about Common?
He was in Canada in the '90s. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving.
He's the
Go ahead.
common man. He's the
Go ahead.
common rapper.
so I got a
I like.
question.
I have enough common sense not to care enough about
I
Common.
got a
But go ahead.
question for you, Kofi. So if an artist does their own album, like if they compensate their own album, are you just not gonna listen to the album?
No, that's that's different though, because you know you got your inside voice narrating the events of your life in general anyway. So you know what, that works. But that's all I'm saying.
So let me get this straight. When you heard freaking Make Her Say, you didn't think this is Common rapping. You were just like, I know this voice. This is the narrator.
No, okay,
Like, wait,
wait.
what? Like what?
There's a reason why I preference that was the same. That's just me being petty. I think it's fine in general. It's as if I had to pick a low lab, but you know, why is the narrator on the song, man? It's about the introduction or something like that. I don't know, man.
All right, so I'm gonna go
That's just me
ahead. I'm gonna go
having to
ahead.
pick it,
I'm gonna go ahead and
because
take the
He
rock before I
in
pass it.
truth, there's not a whole lot of legit low lights on this
he
album, so I had to be
All
petty.
right.
he don't listen to no DJ Khaled.
All right. You know what? You know what? You know what? I want to hear what 40 has to say first. 40, you go first, bro.
So for me, it's like they're not like
It's
low lights,
mixed.
right? It's more of just me basically pointing at things and going like, well, this wasn't what I would have wanted to heard. Like, so I will say that like Kofi might be on something with the Rise of the Night Terrors because I
Facts.
love Solo Dolo. I didn't put that in my top three, but Heart of the Lion, My World, I wasn't really interested in. That's also because Act 3 has like three of my favorite. Like I love Sky My Fault. Like I like the way that's produced. I like how everything goes. I love Day and Night, and then Intergalactic goes crazy, and then it goes right into Stuck.
Yep.
Maybe I mean I don't know. Like I mean, I guess if I had to like pick stuff, it'd be like the ones like it's just things that didn't like stick out over everything else, right? So it'd be like Heart of a Lion, My World, and then I think Cuddy Zone. I think those three just
Really?
didn't stick out enough, but everything else I loved. Like the problem is it's not like I disliked it. It's just they got
They had the bomb
overwhelmed
dollars.
by everything else. And then the bonus clips, like I like Man on the Moon, but TGIF and Is There Any Love? Is There Any Love? I completely forgot was on this album, and I listened to it like multiple times. So I will say that song definitely might have a problem. I'll put that one on there as well. But go ahead. Who wants?
All right. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
All right.
First of all,
So
it's
I,
definitely on me. It's definitely on me. So first of all, you're wrong. But don't worry. Don't worry. I was sent here to educate the masses. All right. So first of all,
man, these negatives, man, we not going. Come on now.
my only real negative, and this is no shot to Wale. My only real negative is no matter how many times I've listened to this album over the year, I've never gone back to listen to Is There Any Love? It's always one of those songs that if I let the album play too much, I'll get to. and like it's very forgettable. However, trying to I gotta talk to you guys about this in particular. That's my only low light for the whole album. Rise of the Night Terrors, Act 2. You boys is tripping. See, here's my thing that you like fuck niggas don't understand. Alright, so hear me out. Solo Dolo, Heart of the Lion, My World. It's the Rise of the Night Terrors is like him talking about the darker side of like all the dreams and aspirations that he's talking about. You can't have the good without the bad. You know what I'm saying? What did 50 say? The sun wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for rain. All right? So it's one of those things where it's just like he got to give you some of the pain and to make you motherfuckers feel him. All right? And so that's what like Solo Dolo is. Solo Dolo has always been one of my favorite tracks off this fucking project. And then My World, you know what I'm saying? You guys know my plans. You know what I'm saying? What Pinky, what's the plan for tonight? The same plan it is every night. To take over the world. So every time I listen to My World, I'm always just like, yo, let me make sure all my bags are packed. Just in case the plan might get launched tonight.
I zoned out. So these are the bad parts of the album?
This ain't bad parts of the album. I already said the only part of the album that I don't like, only song, only low light, is there any love? The only low light is there any love? I just had to educate Cheddar and 40 why their brains didn't click. However, one last thing
Hold on. Double flag. No. Pass me the rock. Pass me the rock.
Bring all the flags, all right?
I just gotta say, Fullo was dressed like an old '80s wrestler with that Stars and Stripes shirt, but cutting a promo about how good Act 2 was. I just want everyone to know that Lillian Garcia ain't coming out here to go and nice drag.
All I gotta say is, if you don't fuck with Act 2, it's on you. You be okay. It's on you. It's
two
your
words
fault.
for you.
Look, it's your fault. And last
wait. I still have a flag though. I will say I understand why he put Act 2 on there. I just don't care to listen to it. Also, because you remind me about some of those bonus tracks, I'd also say you can throw TGIF away too, because I don't like Chip the Ripper. I just don't like Chip the Ripper. So you can
what is up with you and Chip the Ripper, bro? I got to defend Chip the Ripper here. He was like 22, 23 years old at the time, and he killed that verse.
All I know is
knock, cutting, open up his chip.
I was
got
Chip the Ripper.
We can sell.
All I know is that when that song came on, I was like, I hate this song. Why do I hate this song? And I looked, I was like, Chip the Ripper's on it? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I've never heard this
why.
ever in my life. Like this song? I've listened to Kid Cudi for like 14, 15 years. I've never heard anyone be like, you know what the worst part about Kid Cudi is? That motherfucker Chip the Ripper. He's like, what? This was like back when we had two legendary duos that never got their credit. We had Chip the Ripper and Kid Cudi, and Wiz Khalifa and what's my man's name?
Chevy Woods.
Yeah, exactly. Which shout out to Chevy Woods because he actually was bad sometimes. Chip only has a feature once every like 8 years. Give him a break. But nah, it's on.
Well, he's also Kobe's baby daddy's worst nightmare.
I'm not listening to that. Woo, go ahead.
Interior crocodile alligator. You never heard that weird? I said he's your baby daddy's worst nightmare. That's like the first part of his freestyle that he was known for.
Oh.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Chip the Ripper?
Yeah, you ever heard of that?
That's what my ears
Listen to it afterwards. Interior crocodile alligator.
If you're just now tuning in or you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm here to defend my boy Chip the Ripper.
One thing we can guarantee, there will not be a Chip the Ripper album. Brought to the club. I mean,
why not? What about
what class you got? But no, like I already said, My World, Alive and Cudi Zones, you can scrap those for me. And it was an interesting take, which I really didn't notice until Kobe pointed out. Man on the Moon was a deluxe track.
Right.
So, of course, if you take out any of those songs that I mentioned and replaced it with that and TGIF, then I feel like you would have.
How do you not have the title track on the actual album?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
That one was funny. That's a funny takeaway.
Because the actual title track was In My Dreams. Come on now.
It was some other shit too,
And
but
in
The
my
name of the album
dreams,
is Man on the
Man on the
Moon.
Moon is supposed
The
to
end
be
of the
part of the album.
name.
I'll be real with you. I
That's
think
what
you're
I'm
reading
saying.
too deep into it. The title track is In My Dreams.
I thought
You
that
have
song
to
was
name
stuck on the
the
moon.
title of the album on the name of the song. They got to be the same.
He's just confused. We're trying to help him. He just don't get it. It's
I'm not saying the
okay.
first track. I'm saying the title track,
Yeah.
which is where the
No,
title is
no,
the
no.
same
You don't
title as the album.
understand. You don't understand. When you're on the moon, the last starts first.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
In My Dreams is the title track because it's the last track that was added. Again, I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta explain
on
this.
the deluxe. It's not on the album. It's on the deluxe.
That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. It's okay. We'll come back to that later. Go ahead, Will.
I mean, this has been a
Throw a yes in the chat. That made sense.
But no, go ahead, man. Go ahead, Woo. Gee.
So they woo the fool.
Hey, also be
Oh,
careful now. You know what I'm saying? I want to flame you up like I had to get your boys. All right, so be careful. Tread lightly. Low light.
what is you talking about? I already gave
It's
you
the
my
blue
low
lights.
light.
Yeah, somebody change that shit to red next week, man. Blue lights got this man out here talking wild, thinking he on the moon or something.
Wait, look, man. All I'm saying is, look, I love this album, and part of the tactics you guys crapped on was the fact that Kofi just doesn't like Chip the Ripper. That's it. I can't even fix that. That's just part of the album.
But but if a person makes a song bad for somebody, song bad.
Yeah.
I can't disagree. Or he not typed to the right frequency. You know what I'm saying? My bad. He from Canada.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
Jared, how would you feel if the king, bitch? You're like, oh,
God,
it's like when you have Birdman on the feature.
please
It's like
let
when you have
us
Birdman on the feature.
never let us never have to review a T.I.
Oh, we will.
album. Trash.
Spoiler alert, that might be coming up next week. No, I don't know.
But okay, so when we giving reviews now, we giving our final opinions.
man, go ahead, nigga, because we already.
Ratings.
You know, I'm gonna go first this time because I don't like the energy I've been getting. Album's a 10 out of 10, A plus 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 all of them things. This is like one of the albums that I will always carry with me. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. Top 10, top 15 album for me. And it's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna rate this album high because I am a big proponent of if you give me 15 songs, if you give me 12 songs, if you give me 20 songs, the majority of the songs have to be good. And this is a prime example of gave us 15 tracks, 18 total, whatever, including the deluxe edition. I can only name maybe 3 songs I don't really fuck with, and that's not even because of that.
Flag.
Here we go.
Over there sipping on.
Me?
Yeah, what you sipping on?
He's from Canada. It's probably
Nouveau,
maple
man.
syrup.
But listen,
You still
usually I'm on that Crown from Canada, but I'm on that Nouveau today. I will say, listen, I know we talked some junk about it last week, but I think they changed the formula, man. Because I will say this is a lot better than it used to be back in the day.
I don't know.
What?
Anyway.
I prefer the old formula.
Really?
Wait, what formula? Wait, which one? What are you talking about?
Nouveau. I don't care for that new one.
The old formula tastes borderline like the Four Loco carbonated bull. Huh?
Yeah,
I only drank the old one.
Hey, Four Loco story.
oh. Can we jump back to can we just jump back to the album? Or are we gonna do a liquor? Are we doing a mini liquor review out here? I'm down. I'm down. We can switch it up right quick. Everybody got us a drink.
Wait. I love how 40's oh, I forgot the blacks. You guys love your liquor, don't you? Oh, my bad. Hey, can guys, can
Let me get my 40.
Who's got the
Let me get the name that.
This isn't the Hennessy Review Club. This is the Album Review Club. Oh, okay, no problem. My bad, 40. Let us get back on track.
I just wanted to say that this was the album to go and cure to help with their mental health. And we're talking about getting drunk out here.
Whoa.
I guess it didn't help.
But look at the comment section. Hold on. Chat, is someone challenging whether or not you Canadian?
What?
All right.
Wait, what's
All right, Kobe.
I can't see the
Check yourself
comments.
and see if the maple syrup comes out.
I can't see the comments.
All I know is I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't no dry snitch. All I'm saying is someone said you're not even Canadian.
Yeah.
Which I've suspected, but I didn't want to say.
Listen, I'll go my birth certificate if I need to. When I bleed, I
Show us
bleed
your
maple
real
syrup.
one.
I bleed
Show us
maple
your
syrup.
real
Are
birth
you
You know
getting
what I'm
me?
saying?
Are you
Okay, but
gotten
nah.
me?
Okay, Cheddar. Thoughts? What's your score on the album, fool?
Uh, I give this album
Oh, like,
honestly a B plus.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head
whoa.
out, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. He
Cause
tripping me. I
only
didn't know he was drunk.
because
He drunk.
I would say even the song, a lot of songs that I like, I'd say the majority of this wouldn't make it to my regular rotations. Even the songs that I like, I'd have to be in a certain mood to listen to Cudi. Because he's known to being like a more depressed artist, a darker artist kind of thing. Where it's like a lot of the songs they would just wouldn't stay on my, even though I like them, they wouldn't stay on my regular rotation. They would just be like, hey, I'm in the mood to listen to Cudi today. I'll listen to some Cudi, but outside of that, not really. So I give it
So when you're
I
about
give
to
it a
go
solid
make
B
love.
plus. You act like B plus is a bad grade.
So what
Man,
Cheddar's saying is that he's
okay.
worried.
It's not even. It's better
Cheddar's worried
than
that
mid. Mid is
it's
okay.
That's some strong men right there.
This man let Chip the Ripper drag an A plus album down to a B plus only because he didn't like Chip the Ripper. Wow.
But he also said he likes happy music, and
That's what I'm
come on,
saying.
come on, man.
Yo. Oh,
damn, is that like
he
up up?
likes
No,
happy music. You want some Natasha Bedingfield?
although,
Oh, well,
although,
yo, wait till we do the Natasha Bedingfield album.
for the record, for the record, I hate "Happy" by Pharrell, but that's beside the point.
so so how did you like Intergalactic?
I like that a lot. I did like that one a lot. I did. Intergalactic. That I should have been on my highlights. I kind of forgot, but that should have been on my highlights. I did appreciate that song a lot. Found myself kind of singing it just from time to time when I wasn't listening to the album. But like because it was a happier song. Lo and behold, surprise, surprise.
That's
Spoiler alert.
I ain't never
sometimes
heard nobody. I ain't
sometimes
never
it's hard
heard
to
no.
make
I
love
ain't never
when
heard
you're depressed.
nobody ever be like, "I'd like the album more if it was happier." Say less. No
I
problem.
mean,
40,
I
40, it's
mean,
on
I
you.
like
You know what,
what I
Cheddar?
like and I like what I
Wait.
like.
You know what, Cheddar? I'm done with you. How about that? I'm
it's
done with you.
gonna
Just
be
because
an
of that,
A
I'm changing the
plus.
lights. Go
It's
ahead,
an A plus
40.
for me. It's a little bit of that, like I'm not sure if I can do the A and the
A
plus.
B
Hey,
C
hey, hey,
A B.
you already can't talk. Get your words.
And that's when you're not singing.
No, but it's an A plus. This album's great. Um, it's weird though because it's like there's so much layers to it that even like having like this is like one of those albums where I have listened to just on occasion. Like I didn't need to go and be like, hey, I've never heard of this before, and I've checked it out multiple times. I like Man on the Moon too, only because he features some artists that I really fucking love, and he put me onto those artists, which is crazy. Like, but I think it makes me reevaluate my preference between Man on the Moon and Man on the Moon 2, just because of how good this album actually is. Because I forgot about it. I kind of slept on it a little bit because I like Man on the Moon too. So that's my preference, but it's A plus for me.
Yeah.
A plus. What was on you?
Woo,
I,
woo, woo.
I give it a solid A. I was gonna slide to an A minus until I saw the Pursuit of Happiness, the Megaforce version, and it was basically just Kid Cudi like waking up. He'll go do something, and then next thing you know, he'll be waking up again, and he'll go do something. He'll be waking up again, and I kind of feel like that's the best way for me to describe this album. Like
Mhm.
the fact that for me personally, I can listen through it one good time and enjoy it, and I probably won't touch it for a good amount of time after that. It'll definitely come up in rotations, but they usually get skipped quite quickly, with the exception of Up, Up, Away, and Higher, which I spend more time listening to anyway.
Okay.
But I give it an A because I also keep up with Kid Cudi.
Mm.
A lot of people don't know that, but I even listened to his last album, which was basically like I don't know, but it had some nice songs up
It was a double album, and as a Kid Cudi fan, the second one was better than the first one. But we'll come back
there.
to
Yeah,
that later. That's another.
he's had some nice songs over the years, so I keep up with him here and there. But solid A from me. And that night,
Definitely.
that night that this brought me back to was A plus on that night because that's a core memory.
Not for me.
It's a core memory despite what happened, and it's always hilarious to go back and listen to remember funny experiences like that.
Look, man, I agree. I just want to say before we get off, that's an A from Woo, A plus from Foo, and 40. I feel like in retrospect, it's not gonna sit well on Cheddar. Cheddar, I'm not gonna pressure you. All right, you know what I'm saying? Album Review Club is free for all opinions, but like, I gotta ask. I never been able to ask somebody who was on the wrong side of history. So like, how does it feel?
I will say.
No, let me finish. How does it feel to be on the wrong side? Kick the Ripper. This is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
Also, Kofi, I need you to defend yourself as to why you take points away from people who are depressed. Why you got to kick them while they're down?
That's
What's
wild.
wrong with them, man? This is mental health awareness. You out here just kicking them down. Oh, why you sad?
His mental health awareness album gonna be like the soundtrack to like Sex in the City, where it's just like all positive shit, all the fucked up. Look, bro, I'm sorry. Sometimes
It's not unusual to love.
it gets dark. It gets dark.
I mean,
okay?
I will say, like I'm between a B plus and an A minus. I will say that. Like what I picked as my deciding factor is the fact that I feel like none of this would make it. Not much of this would make it onto my regular playlist. Like I said, I'd have to be into a mood for it. But I don't necessarily hate any of the songs. I just hate Chip the Ripper. Ask anybody out the street who Chip the Ripper is. Nobody knows. You mean Jack the Ripper?
Yeah.
Is that who you talking about? They'd be confused. Nobody knows Chip the Ripper.
And not only that, but also because Common has a voice. I mean,
oh yeah, and because
voice
first. Because Common has a
man said he didn't like Common.
I got personal beef with Common, but if we ever do an album, we'll get to that.
Hold on. What did Common do to you?
Remember.
What?
Oh, no. It was some ad. It was some ad or commercial that he was in that kept playing on TV all the time. It irritated me, man. I don't remember what it was. By the time we get to a common album, I'll figure it out for y'all and I'll let y'all know. It irritated me so much. I don't know what it was. I hate him now. Plus, you know what I'm saying? This whole Canada Dry thing, I wasn't a big fan of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect the ginger ale, the world's best ginger ale by associating that shit with Drake. We're gonna get to that later. Yeah.
Are we?
No.
Wait. Do we have to?
No, we probably won't.
And for all our fans out there, check podcast 240 when we go talk about it.
Exactly. Right. Kobe's niggas old like lore in the podcast where he's just like, as I reference.
Finally made to that common bullshit.
I told you guys I would never let it go. All right, well, it's time for the next album for the next week. Go ahead, man.
We sending that one back to Cheddar.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, man.
Listen, man. I was torn because I don't really have too many. I don't really have an album in particular that I go to in terms of like mental health reasons or whatever. I just throw on music.
Wait, is it just more Amine?
No. I just throw on music in general, and that's what I usually do. But so what I was going to do at first, thank God I didn't do this, but I was gonna do what is it called? An album by Logic, everybody, because he had that Suicide Hotline song that I feel like, if you're talking mental health, you're talking rap, that Suicide Hotline song had a big impact on mental health in general. But you know what? I decided to save y'all because if we ever do a Logic album that I recommend, it'll probably be The Incredible True Story. We'll get to that. We come to it. Tits. It was Tits. But the album I'll get y'all this upcoming week is gonna be Smile by Kyle. And as you can already tell, it's a happier album because that's the type of music I usually generally try to listen to. But it's a little short. By the way, when you do listen to it, listen to the one with.
Oh my gosh, why is this always stipulations?
No, there's no stipulations. It's Apple Music. I went on Apple Music. For some reason, there's two different versions of the album. There's one with the chance feature and one without a chance feature. Just make sure you listen to the one with the chance feature. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but on Apple Music, they got it screwed up for some reason. I don't know why there's two different albums. It doesn't even have a deluxe versus regular. It's just two different albums, the same exact album. Just one with the chance feature, one without. So, That's what we
Wait,
listen to next
which
week.
album?
Smile by your boy Kyle. By your oh, by that. By his full title by your boy Super Duper Kyle. So get ready for it. Everybody put on a happy smile.
Okay. I found another. There's another album called Smile, guys. So be careful.
It's SMYLE. Cause it's like Kyle but
Oh, that's
smile.
okay.
So be ready for it. It's a short one for y'all too. It's only like 40 minutes. I think it's like 14 songs, something like that, 14, 15 songs. It's a short little album for y'all. Get ready to be in a good mood for the rest of the week. That's all I'm saying.
Now the chances
None
on the
of that
album, get
depression.
ready to love your wife. We about to be loving our wife tonight.
Wow.
All right, man. We got 4
Let's
more
try it, baby.
minutes. We got 4 more minutes. I gotta go ahead and air my grievances, bro. The fact, the
Lord.
sheer disrespect to the Ohio / Chicago legend, Kid Cudi, following him up with Kyle.
Wow.
Let me explain. I actually listened to some Kyle, but the fact that
I will
we're
say
getting a
Kyle got a lot of
whole
inspiration from Kid
album of
Cudi.
Kyle. You said
Yeah.
what?
I will say Kyle. I think Kyle does list Kid Cudi as one of his inspirations and one of his like.
Clearly,
Yeah.
all right.
This is fair.
But it's like I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know.
I feel like we should be going into these albums without unnecessary biases.
Whoa,
Ah!
ain't nobody said nothing about no bias. Ain't nobody said nothing about no bias.
Injustice is fit. Come on, man. You can't keep going in with
Ain't nobody
oh, we
said
going
nothing
to
about no
Kyle.
bias.
Nah,
All
yeah,
I said,
but I'm
Kyle
happy
album.
all
about
I
it.
You picked
You
said,
go
that
Kyle
album.
next. God
You picked that
I'm
Kyle album.
looking for it.
all I said was,
man, you
how you
come on,
gonna
man. You keep
follow
habitual.
up
It's
Kid
habitual.
Cudi with Kyle? Ain't nobody trying to listen to no happy music.
Man,
Shut up.
it's
Wait,
That's what I just do. Give me some
Kobe,
Evanescence.
why is this one not the one that has I Spy in it? Why would you do
Why
this
this
to
one? Because
me?
this is I feel like because this is before the
Give us
Super Duper
I
Crew sort of kind of broke up.
Spy or something.
Huh?
Yeah, can I add I Spy to the album just to make my experience better?
Just
See
make a mixtape.
that I Spy was the downfall of the Super Duper Crew. I Spy broke up the Super Duper Crew, man. And that's when Kyle changed dramatically. That's when his style and everything changed dramatically. So I have a personal beef with I Spy, even though I do really like that song. I have a personal beef with it because it led to the destruction of the Super Duper Crew. I miss them.
What is he talking
Super duper
about?
true. Super duper.
Oh my
You'll learn all
god.
about the Super Duper Crew on this album. You'll hear all about them. You'll hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know. I picked Kyle, man. I
man,
picked Smile. You know what I'm saying?
let's put this in
Really,
You know
perspective,
what?
everybody.
really, yeah. Don't worry, you'll get that reference later. Don't worry about it. You'll
When
understand
I
later
listened
on
to
this
this
week.
album a long time ago, I was like, man, this needed a Chip the Ripper on it.
No. 40 point back on you.
I'm like,
I hope Kyle's next album he produced he is like has like 2 or 3 Chip the Ripper features.
But the thing is, no, he don't have a Tip the Ripper feature
like
because he
oh,
doesn't. He
no.
doesn't make music anymore, does he?
He
When's the
does
last time you heard?
he
When's the
dropped the
last
album
time?
last year.
Did he?
All right.
Who listened to it
Yes.
besides you and
I
Kid
mean I
Cudi?
don't listen to it. I don't listen
You
to it, but like
didn't even listen to it. There you go. Nobody listen to Tip the Ripper. Throw that shit in a wood chipper. I don't know. Get rid of it. Toss it.
there's a lot. There's a lot of. I didn't want to pull this card, but it's a lot of black hatred on this right now, bro. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? Everything,
Yo, hey,
everything
Jared, what you
okay?
got power? You sounds like you got some gas power in those lights, bro. I don't know, man. You doing a lot. You doing a lot of gas lighting out here, man. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what you got
That's
power in
all.
those lights, but it must
It's
be
funny. It's
gasoline.
funny because it's my favorite type of type of light. It's gaslight. I love gaslight people. It's like,
Wow.
nah, man. This has been the album review club. Woo Simmons talk,
Um, straight loud entertainment with the gaslighters.
man. Straight gas.
No.
Light.
But no, you go ahead and subscribe to YouTube. Anybody got any closing words? Anybody want to yell something out? All right, so
I'll be
Wait,
your
I got one.
fucking
I got one. I
away.
got one. I got one.
Uh.
Ooh, yeah.
Um.
Ooh.